What's up, guys? How you doing, man? We're here on Wednesday, and we all start up on Friday. All right, so I'm super hyped about that. All right, again, hopefully you guys are doing well in your own regard and working out every single day and planning your games, stuff like that. But here in Colorado, all right, the beginning is soon. All right, and that's what I've been focusing on. We've taken this Thursday off, so we won't have workouts this Thursday, but we start Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I'm not sure how many people are going to come because we have a Facebook ad that's doing pretty well. Honestly, it's like thousands of people. But no one's signing up. So I think that they're just going to show up. I don't know. But even if they don't, I have paid for the entire gym, which is like, how much money is that? It's like $200 an hour. All right, it's crazy, right? But there's like a few like empty gym spots. So it's a workout. All right. So I know on Sunday for the 10, 11, and 12, 10th through 12th grade tryout, no one signed up. I mean, people might show up. If someone does show up, whatever. But Connor, if you want that time, show up. It's a 2-hour workout. I'll play with you since it's our last one, whatever, dude. Like, so you get some more workout time in. All right. But we do have a lot coming to the 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. So I think that's like the deal. It's like the older kids are going to stick with their own programs. It happens, right? I was going to go over a little bit of the tryout stuff just to show you guys what we're doing in our tryouts, and maybe you could bring that to your own workouts at home. All right. What's up, Bryn Marchetti? Connor Rush, what's up? Finn Kaufman, hey, you got your coin today, I think. Ren hasn't been here in 19 weeks. It hasn't been 19 weeks? Baby. Why are you counting, man? You're so weird. All right. Anyways, but let's go over the tryout stuff because I have this. I'm going to give every one of our coaches this. It's messing up my lighting. All right. But I can show you like this right here. All right. And this is the tryout sheet. All right. And basically, it's separated by dribbling, by copycat, all right, by shooting, autonomous, play, and conditioning. And there's going to be 6 different, I guess you can say, like categories. No, 6 different like sessions, 6 different stations. There you go. All right, 6 different stations where they will get either 0, 1, or 2 points for each one. All right, and I'm gonna have 4 different coaches, and they're gonna judge them by the sci-fi scale. Now, those of you guys who know the sci-fi scale, it should be no one but me because I just made it up. But the sci-fi scale is listed on our website. If you go here to our website, scroll down, and you click on annual tryouts, which is right there. All right, it brings you to this page, and it shows you all our trial stuff. So there's no hidden points in this. All right. So the tryouts are separated into 6 groups of 10. If we have less than 10, whatever. All right. So I was planning on 60 per hour, but we're probably gonna have, I think, 14 1 hour, 7, like 5. All right, whatever. That's just one group. So that means that we'll have the 4 coaches around them at the same exact time for every single group. So we'll focus on these individuals. All right, I'm down. We'll have bigger tryouts next year. I don't care. If people show up, I'm ready to take people who are going to show up live, so it's all good. But the sci-fi scale is separated by skill, intellect, focus, and intensity. All right, and each coach, one coach will be focused on just skill. Just look at these drills for skill, all right, and give them a 0, 1, or 2 score. All right, and then the other one's going to be just intellect, like how smart they are. And then just focus, how focused they are. And then just intensity, because some players just have a head start in life. Some players are like, they just happen to be smarter, but they're not very good. Or some players happen to be very, very intense, like Ben Levy in California, but, they're not very smart basketball-wise, right? All right, so we kind of want the combination of all these things, and that will kind of weed out the people who are like the really good 8th grader. You know what I'm talking about? He's like dope in 8th grade, but then by senior year, he's not even playing basketball anymore because he just grew early. Like, I mean, dude, like if you're a loser, you're a loser. I don't care about that. Like, honestly, if you were a dead NBA pro, like you were definitely going to make the NBA, and you were like, I don't want to get better though. You're not my kind of player. All right? That's not the player that I want. Sure, it would give me more money, more people would like join our program, more wins. But if you just like get to the NBA and then just do nothing, you're like, I'm fine with this. I made myself $1 million. That's not my kind of player. I want to get players better. That's what we do. We get players better, right? And we always have to go through there's a few types of parents that screw us up in this regard. The type of parent who's too scared for their kid to do stuff, and the type of parent who thinks that their kid is too good to go through this stuff. All right, and a lot of times it's the girl's parents, right? The girl's parents will be like, my baby can't do this. No, she's a girl. And that's exactly why we have issues in this world with the women falling behind. Because like literally, like I'm just saying, show up and try hard. And they're like, no, that's not what girls do. And if you're always going to tell girls that, they're going to think that, right? So for you guys who aren't 6'8" black dudes jumping out the gym, don't let them tell you that either. Because people will treat you like a girl, all right? Don't let them do that to you, all right? I know that it's also scary for some people, so hopefully we can convince some of these people who are coming to tryouts to stay. And I have a few tricks up my sleeve for that. When we talk to them on Friday, I'm going to offer them some big discounts and things like that. All right, I think that's all that I have. John, does it cost money to keep your website public? Not really. I mean, it costs like, I think like $10 a year, or if you have like some kind of stuff, it costs like 60. Like, because if you have extra like memory and stuff like that, it's not that much to keep a website going, which is why everyone has a website. Do I have my own server? No, I use another server, obviously, because if I had my own server, I would have to stay active the entire time, which is okay, but my server might go down. If I use GoDaddy, theirs doesn't go down. All right. And the only people who want to use servers are the people trying to keep secrets. I ain't trying to keep secrets. All right. Ren's here. I don't know. He's been silent. Hello. Haven't seen your Ren in weeks. Nah, I'm kidding. He's here. All right. Anyways. All right. That's that. And I think that's about it. So we're moving on to our quote of the day. Quote of the day is, "It's never too late." All right. Now this goes contradictory to one of our other quotes that says like, either do it right now, or right now becomes like never, or like, no, sorry, soon will soon become never, or something like that, right? Yeah, both are true, all right? So while you do want to hurry, like there's a fire in the house, you don't want to lose heart and think that it's too late to start going, all right? If you're going full speed, you're good, but you got to start right now, all right? They say, another quote goes, and this is probably better, "The best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time is right now." All right. I don't know what that says about 19 years ago, but you get the gist. You get the gist. So it's never too late. All right. There's a whole commercial dedicated to that "it's never too late" thing, and I wanted to find it, but I couldn't really find it. But basically, like Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi, like the famous leader, he was like a lawyer when he was like 30 something, and then that was when he decided to do something else with his life. All these other people like General Grant, like they like started way late in life. Abraham Lincoln started way late in life, and basically it just tells you that it's never too late. There was once a guy in the movie The Rookie. It's a baseball movie, and this dude had missed his shot making the pros, and when he was like 30 or 40, I think, 40 years old, he became a rookie in the major leagues. It's never too late, but at the same time, make sure that you don't pass up the time that you're going to right now. All right. I feel like this quote is kind of not, because it's impossible to suck in high school and work hard and make the NBA unless you're 6'8". I don't know. I would say like right now, definitely you should just go. Don't plan on this. But I've told some kids this story, and I had a roommate in college named John Rakeski at Colorado State, and then I met this guy like 8 years later. And he was like, "Hey, are you John Sanders?" I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Yeah, you know John Rakeski?" I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Oh, I played basketball with him in high school." And I was like, "Oh yeah, he was very good in high school too. Cool." I was like, "What do you do now?" And he goes, "Oh, I play professionally in Germany." I was like, "Oh, that's awesome. What college did you go to?" And he's like, "I didn't play in college. I just went to college. I didn't play basketball." And I was like, "Wait, what? How did you make a team professionally if you didn't play college basketball?" And he's like, "Well, when I got out of college, I just emailed everyone that I could in Germany, and I finally got one person to answer me, and I said, just give me all the emails that you have if you don't want me, and I'll fly out there myself." And they were like, "We don't want you, but here's some emails." And he just kept emailing people and kept asking them the same thing, kept growing his network. And finally one team was like, "Sure, come out here, and you have to pay for your own trip, and if you might get cut." He went out there, made the team, and then played for like 8 years. That's like crazy, right? All right, so it's never over. It's never over. But you have to realize that y'all are starting a little late. All right, so it's never too late though. But you are starting late. All right, if you're kicking into high gear right now, just know that there's some 3-year-olds doing that. So you're starting way late in terms of like changing your goals from like the nobody name, from the I'm 6 foot tall category, raised in Moraga or Arinda, and I'm going to make the NBA impossible. Yeah, you're late. You're like 10 years late. You better catch up. All right. So, but it's never too late. It's never too late. All right. It's a balance. Anyways, I am saying if you're 5'10" and unathletic, hey, I'm just telling you, man, just go for it. The people who say that it's too late and they still have 4 years on their table are stupid. You have 4 more years. You can do a lot in 4 years. Heck, I know a guy who once sold his soul to tell the devil to become the best guitarist in the world in 1.5 years. So, yes. Moving on, we got our elementary school team. Workouts, we got favorite underdog one-on-one, which is what Connor lost to Blaze, and I'm never going to forget that until you play him again. Blaze just signed up for our tryout. So here's your second chance. All right. For the tryouts, again, just to give you the heads up, the things that we're doing for dribbling, I forgot to mention it. Sorry about that. But let's back up 1 second. For ball handling, we're gonna be doing 5 minutes each of these drills. One is ranked dribbling. All right. 2 is baseline rhythm drills with the music. 3 is bull in the ring. You guys all love the bull in the ring drill where the guys go around, they like rush in whenever we call their numbers. We're doing that for 5 minutes. Just to see how tough people are. Then copycat, we have a 30-second demo followed by 2 minutes of the actual drill. So I will show the Tatum series, and then they just have to do it. And they say, I don't understand. Well, we would just be like, sorry, you don't understand. So we're trying to see their level of comprehension. And then we have spin moves, then athletic finish, then between the leg series, then curry layup. Shooting. We have 3 minutes each, move and catch, shooting floaters, one-on-one with no steals, no blocks, shooting threes, and clutch free throws. Autonomous workout is the Kyrie spin to J, and then we show the video once, then we demo it once, and then we put the video on repeat. All right, and then we have play, just play. Randomly split up the teams, and then just play. And again, we're judging them on the sci-fi scale for all this stuff. And then we have conditioning. Three drills. The dowel jumps over the 2 sticks, and then the divine drill, and then the Nash drill. All right, and that's how we're going to select our people, but we're going to do this. I mean, it won't really make sense this year since we won't have that many people at tryouts, but I'm going to assign a few coaches specifically to pack our tryouts for next August. All right, so we will have the entire year to recruit people, and now we get to point to our teams and our games to kind of recruit people. All right, you don't remember that drill? I love that drill. Damn, throwback to like 3 streams ago. What? Yep. All right, moving on. Again, we have let's go with the trivia. Sorry about that. We got trivia day today. Now let's see if someone can beat our man Finn Kaufman here, guys. He's the trivia god. Connor was very close to winning last month, but he did not win. All right. The trivia question for today is, who said this quote? What person in the world said this quote? Here it goes. That is God disguised as Michael Jordan. Who said that quote? You can look it up, Wikipedia, Google it, Bing it, Facebook it, Twitter it, Instagram it. Just look it up. Ask your parents. Figure it out. Who said that quote? That is God disguised as Michael Jordan. Who said that quote? Dang, dude. I mean, y'all are just getting smacked. It is Larry Bird. Larry Bird. I mean, like, yo, Finn is just murdering you guys. Like, it's crazy how much he's killing y'all at this game. All right, moving on. Finn, I'm telling you, you said the answer 10 seconds before it was on my screen. No, dude. You're not even writing the answer. He can wait longer. Larry. Wait. Blake Bastani has it. Oh, there you go, Blake. Okay, Blake Bastani wins. Blake Bastani wins. This is extra points for Blake for just putting the word Larry 8 hours later. Same Connor. Yeah, right. All right. Anyways, we got favorite underdog one-on-one, great game. Last second shots, weave rebounds, athletic spin to reverse, pick and roll retreat, then beat, ball drop layup. For pick and roll retreat, then beat, make sure that it's when they bum rush you on the pick and rolls. All right, you don't want to stay there. You don't want to just pick up the ball. All right, but I remember like one of our best players of all time that we've had in this program is Dennis. And he would struggle off the pick and roll because he was like 6'8", 6'7", guard, and they would just sprint at him. It was in LA. He was really struggling, and he got so mad he cussed at me. And I was like, dude, are you kidding me, man? If I was a real coach, you would be out, you idiot. All right. But he was like, so what should I do? Like that. And I'm like, well, one, you should retreat faster.
And if you can't retrieve faster, just be tall. You're lucky. I told him to pick up the ball early because he's lucky. He's tall. But if you're not tall, you're screwed. And then the second thing that I told him was, why don't you do that to them? And I know why he wouldn't, because one, he thinks that they would just pass it to his man, even though he couldn't pass it to his man. All right. And then two, there's a chance the kid's really good enough to where Dennis would be running on defense fast at him, and the guy would be retreat dribbling, which is with the ball, going backwards in a defensive slide faster than Dennis is able to sprint forward. That shouldn't be possible, right? All right. So when you guys help and you guys double team on pick and rolls, just take the ball. Just sprint and take the ball. All right? Everyone's so afraid to get beat that they go slowly and they have their hands up. Oh my God! The guy is already being guarded by your other man. Your guy is going to be rotated too. The open guy, if everyone rotates fast enough, is on the other side of the court. Just sprint and snatch the ball because he can't do anything about it except for be hilariously tall or retreat dribble faster than you could sprint forward. So imagine if you were on the line and had to sprint full court and some other guy had a ball in his hand and had to do defensive slides to try to beat you. Could he beat you? Nah, dude, he shouldn't be able to, right? So defensively realize this is the best way to beat a pick and roll. The best way to contain a pick and roll. But no one's going to do that. People are lame, usually, right? They're going to be so slow. So learn to retreat dribble as fast as you can, then look up and make a good pass. All right. Let's see. If you buy me an apple, maybe it'll be even. Oh man, yeah. Finn's Android for the win, dude. All right, you guys. Hey, just win, man. Sometimes he takes like 2 minutes to answer, and y'all take 2 minutes and 5 seconds. You guys are like, he's cheating. I mean, dude, just win. Look at the page. That one was literally one of the titles of one of the first videos. I mean, so you should just study the titles after a while. All right. And then the last one is ball drop layup. Don't take a negative step. All right. Moving on. We got the homework. 8-3 is yesterday. Good job. Ball handling. 200 makes time lapse. I like getting the shots in. Great job, Finn. All right, that is the homework for this month to see how many shots that you can make. But are you going to be raising it up? So yesterday was 200, so today going to be 201. And if you don't shoot them, then you go down to 199. All right, that's the homework for the month to see how high that you can get in the shot chart. You want to print it out. You want to write that stuff. And the end, once we have coaches and things like that, they're going to make you do that. All right, that's that. Great job with the homework. Moving on, we got picks. Oh, Kemba Walker. So a couple years ago, man, I said Kemba was going to do really well in Boston, and he did because he's a better leader than Kyrie, but not a better basketball player. His leadership skills are great. All right, I do think that they had too many good players on that team for him to be effective. I am on the Kemba Walker bandwagon still, and I'm saying he's going to do well with the New York Knicks. All right. Watch him. He's going back home. I think he's going to do well. So I just wanted to throw that out there before it happened so then you guys wouldn't say that I just made it up. Anyways, commercial time. Cheers. Now, I got that idea from Dave, I think it was called. It's a movie about the president, and it's this guy who looks like the president had to take over the president, but he saw all this budgetary stuff, and he's like, wait, why are we spending that much money on that? And he's like, to sell commercials for blah 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 for existing customers. And he goes, wait, you're selling you make commercials so that people already feel good about the product that they already bought.
And that's what car commercials do. They're not even doing it to get more customers. They're doing it to keep existing customers. So that's why we have a commercial of our own because of that movie. Random. All right, John, he did what you said. He took less money and only took $8 million. John, how much do you charge for a commercial? They just have to accept our coins. It has to be a business that accepts our coins. And I only have 12 businesses, and they are all like different, distinct businesses that I want our players going to kind of like merge them together so that our players are utilizing businesses and we're utilizing them. So it's like businesses like food places where we can like bond, or like strength and conditioning places where we can get stronger, or like whatever, like doctor places where we can get healed or whatever. I don't know. All right, which is still a lot, but not as much as he could have got. The people that take less money, man, it's a lot of them, right? Alex Caruso wanted to take less money to stay with the Lakers, but they basically were like no. And I don't know. I think that they were just doing him a favor. I think he would have stayed there for like extremely cheap because he loves it. He loves it in LA. He's like a cult hero, right? He's not going to be that in Chicago, and it's kind of sucks he had to go. But I think that they were like, dude, go get paid. You already got yourself a championship. I don't know, but people don't care about money as much, man. I'm telling you, dude. All right, moving on. We got middle school drills. Partner passing, football catch, sideline out of bounds, inbound seal, taking a charge, running hook shots, and hook series with D. For the running hook shots, I love the Magic Johnson one against the Boston Celtics. I think about that every single time I do a running hook shot. But it's a great shot to have in your bag, left or right-handed. All right, so you can take that. Taking a charge, same exact thing. Being able to stay in front of the defense, to slide in front of them and be there. Again, you should be practicing this stuff. The football catch, we would play three flags up a lot when I was growing up, and it's just throwing the ball long. And we would also play like baseball, like throwing the ball for like outfield catches. We would also play like football and just throw the passes like long, just like in general. And everything was geared toward like the timing of that, throwing it, like arm strength, and just everything. I mean, and so your coordination and taking and being able to throw or catch a football catch. It's not like extremely crucial, but every good player can do it. So learn how to do that. All right. What do we got? I thought he was like 40 when I first saw Caruso play. I know he totally looks old, right? Unretired number 23. You took a charge in your scrimmage yesterday? Good job. Your coach called it a block, so it's probably a block, you idiot. All right. Moving on. We got the story of the day. Pay attention to it. Being able to visualize yourself achieving your goals is an extremely important skill. For only those who can see the invisible can do the impossible. All right, so being able to visualize, okay? I looked at like a list of like things that like make people great, and they were like, oh yeah, people who close their eyes at night and they visualize the entire game beforehand, they're great. And I'm like, oh, I do that. But it's just like, wow, but did I do that because of a website telling me? No. I did it because I had a good imagination when I was growing up. I did it because just chance. But it's probably the reason that I did really, really well, right? So I have visualization, all right? But also being able to talk about abstract ideas. I know sometimes when I'm like, oh my God, imagine if like America released the virus and people are like, but America didn't. It doesn't make sense. I'm like, no, my God, just imagine it. They're like, no, that's stupid. That's different. It's like, oh my goodness gracious, right? People that can't think abstractly, it's ridiculous. Their minds aren't really working, right? But they are, you can use them in life because they're very realistic, and it's a good thing, right? And there's like dreamers on this end, right? But if you can't visualize, then basically you don't join 50 All-Stars. Why would you? There's no one on our team. How many times have I been asked that? Like when we first started, like the very first day I came to Colorado, I was like, yo, I'm about to start this program up. They're like, how many people you got? I'm like, 0. You're the first person I've talked to. Oh, then I don't want to do it. And it's like, but could you imagine me talking to more people in like 5 months? Maybe, right? People can't see. People can't visualize, right? And those people really, really struggle in life. And those people get a lot less in life because of that. So what you want to do is you want to visualize. And what the end of that quote says, and I forgot it, so I got to look it up again. It's those who can see the invisible can do the impossible, all right? Because the impossible is only impossible because you can't see it, right? So, like, I mean, the vision that I have for this program, for instance, it's going to be amazing.
I mean, I laid it all out, and if I walk you through it, you see it too. But only if you're smart enough and know enough about basketball. But who's gonna do it first? I mean, Jamaica's killing at at track and field, right? They're just killing it, right, for the last like 30 freaking years. But what about 31 years ago, when the first guy was there and they hadn't been killing it? That was a special dude. If they were like, yo, we want you to try your dead hardest and do all this crazy stuff, and no, we've never won. Or like Moraga Swim, all right? They had some big time Olympian, but what about his life? There was no one in Moraga doing it then. But now that since everyone does it, now you know it's right there. Now everyone wants to do it. All right. So you don't want to be last on this stuff. See it like Bitcoin. You don't want to be late to the game because it's just going to be worth less. All right. The internet.com phase back in the 90s, if you bought anything, it would just like explode to like millions of dollars. All right. You want to be first. You want to be a frontiersman and go out there and do it. But if it makes sense, you want to visualize it. All right. Then you go get it. But the first step is visualizing it. All right. Let's see what we got here. LeBron can't do it all now. He doesn't have to. He has everyone on his team. Conference semifinals. I'm not an Anthony Davis fan. I don't know how he's 6'11", won't sacrifice to play center to win. He basically plays center already. That's a stupid thing. All right. Anyways, moving on. We got free throws. 10 in a row in under 5 minutes. Can you make 10 in a row shots in under 5 minutes? That's a good thing. Again, if you're working on the high school stuff, post that stuff and do it until you get 10 in a row. It's a quick and easy way to trick yourself into shooting 10 minutes worth of shots. 15-second sprints. Make sure that you guys are running because the person in shape is the person who's killing it. Pounds, drives, and pull-ups. That's making sure that when you go by someone that you're low, all right, and that you're bent low like this, and that you're using gravity on your side, and that you take a long first step and a longer first dribble. Whenever you drive for a pull-up or drive for a layup, it's hard, but it gets you past the defense. Then we got box jumps, and we got split jumps to shots. That's a great, just great workout in general for like your hops, so do that, but then you use this also to do the pull-up jumper from pounds, drives, and pull-ups. Speaking of box jumps, I want to show you a crazy box jump real quick. Watch this dude. Alright, he's right there, box jump. Jeez Louise. It looks fake, right? And y'all struggle doing 2-foot ones, man. Alright, so box jumps. Movie of the day is Rocky 2. Alright, and this is for the 4th grade movie of the day. Now, this is not part 1 where I won't tell you the end of it, but yeah, but part 2 he does better. That's what I'll say about that. But it's a great, gritty movie and inspires you to try against the odds and things like that. This is Sylvester Stallone. Right there. It's a great movie. So if you're a 4th grader, please watch your movie of the month. If you want to do a movie report, do your movie reports. All right, post it to our homework section, and then you have it. All right. Anthony Hamilton Jr. has a 52-inch vertigo. I could imagine. But John Anthony Davis said he doesn't want to play center. Now, he said he would sacrifice and play center, and then LeBron James would play power forward, and that's how they got Russell Westbrook there. Again, it doesn't matter. Centers are just the guys that post up. I mean, he posts up all the time. All right. Anyways, that's all that I have. Let's see what I'm missing. Missing nothing except for the quote of the day to be repeated again. And it's never too late. But yo, eventually it could be too late. I mean, if you're on your deathbed, it's probably too late to be in the NBA. So make sure that you guys are working. Always work. Keep working. Keep striving. All right. And don't forget about our tryouts coming up on Friday. We meet, and anyone who shows up Friday gets $100 off. And then on Saturday and Sunday, we have tryouts. And there are blocked off by groups, but make sure that you show up to every group. Who cares? Just show up, okay? I'll figure out a way to get you in tries. You can help out if it's too young the group. All right, it's a chance to do basketball because the following week we're off.
And then on that Saturday, the 14th, will be our first open gym, and then we have shooting, and then we have morning stuff. All right, we won't have later stuff until the evening stuff until September when we'll have games as well. So all the training will have to be in the morning. It's free in the morning, and I want to do this because that's how we started off practices in college. We always did morning practices to like wake us up and to make us like hungry for it. Anyways, that's all that I have, you guys, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace.